anatomy is where they're learning about different parts of the body and stuff. And I think this episode actually became really popular because of like a scene where they're like talking to like a computer mouse who like found out about like this stuff and like about the body, and he's like, "Look what I found on the computer." And yeah, I don't know why I'm expecting him to saying, "You got mail," and then Steve just runs to sing the mail time song. So yeah, they're trying to figure out what's wrong with Blue, and apparently her tooth is loose. So yeah, apparently there's like a giant tooth in like that doctor's office. I don't know. This episode's kind of weird though. Yeah, apparently signs. It's where they put like signs all over the house and stuff. And yeah, they're learning all about like different kinds of things. It was actually an interesting episode, but yeah, I don't remember what they were trying to figure out though. But yeah, I did see a YouTube poop of this episode though, so yeah, I don't know. Nature. This is the first episode to include the silent version of the opening intro. You know, where the camera like zooms in into the book and into like Steve's house. So yeah. I swear in like this episode or like another episode you can hear like a bird whistling the I Love You song from Barney. I swear that's what happens. So yeah, the whole episode takes place outside and there's a thinking rock apparently. So yeah. Also, what was side table drawer doing outside though? I don't know. She just conveniently was out there. What about the nature notebook they used in this episode? That was alright though. But I kind of like the treasure hunt notebook. By the way, I actually used to have Steve's original notebook. Yeah, they used to make like toys out of like the notebooks, and I used to have Steve's notebook, but I lost it. So yeah, they do sell them on like eBay, but it's like these cheap versions that yeah, I don't really like those ones that much. I like the original ones better. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, they're like blue skidooing though into like this nature book. I mean, shouldn't they just stay outside? I've seen some episodes where they don't blue skidoo at all. Also, blue skidooing before the mail time song was just so weird in my opinion. Usually they find the first clue, do a segment, do the mail time song, or find the second clue before that, and then blue skidoo, and then like they do this thinking thing. So yeah. Ugh. Geography. It's where they're learning about different places, and they even mention the present store, which actually shows up in the background at the end of the episode, like actually in person. So why'd they have to blue skidoo there 3 times? I don't know. It just seems so weird though. But yeah, I mean this ain't a bad episode though. I've seen it before and it was okay. Occupations. I kind of forget about this episode. I kind of forgot about this one. But yeah, apparently they're learning about like different jobs or something. I don't know. I think like Steve was being like a reporter and he was like doing like a window washing thing for the paw print. It was just so weird. Blue's big mystery. So they're trying to find out what's going on next door. There's a fort that someone built and someone's moved in next door, and yes, this is where we're introduced to Periwinkle. So yeah, I mean this episode is just so weird. What about the mail time segment? They don't even get a letter from their friends. They just get like a leaf, which is like kind of like playing like two different games of Blue's Clues actually, just like the treasure hunt episode. So yeah, yeah, they get like a leaf, which is like telling them like where to like find the second clue or something. It was just such a weird episode, though. Periwinkle misses his friend. So, yeah, Periwinkle's thinking about his friend, like, I think his name was Plum or something. So, yeah. All I remember is just the part where they blew Skidoo into, like, this big, like, this collage of like a bunch of like tall buildings and stuff, which is similar to where Periwinkle used to live. So yeah, apparently. And oh no, no, not this. I hate this. I hate all you people for making me do this. I hate this film so much. This is Blue's big musical. I hate this so much though. I used to have this on VHS, but now I have the DVD, which is slightly better, just slightly. It doesn't have some of the previews though. But yeah, it's still kind of nostalgic though, but I just don't know about it. It's just so weird. They're getting ready for a big music show, which Periwinkle thinks is a magic show. So yeah, apparently. Like, obviously. Oh god, did I break it? No, it's okay. Cat wants to come in. But yeah, apparently. So yeah, and okay, so yeah, they're Tickety Talk loses her voice, so they're trying to figure out what who else should be Blue's singing partner, and it's already obvious, like throughout the whole entire film. Actually, throughout most of the film, Side Table's face is actually visible when most of the time it's not, apparently. And the only time it's not visible is like at the beginning of the episode, like before he starts getting his notebook from her. So yeah. So yeah, Side Table Drawer wants to be Blue's singing partner. So yeah, this I mean it's okay, I guess, but like I don't like this one. This is like the Blue's Clues version of Sing and Dance with Barney. Which yeah. Oh my god, there were some DVD ROM games on this DVD. So yeah. I like the I think my favorite part actually was like at the beginning and end of the video where like a bunch of kids were like playing on the playground and apparently like Nick Jr. was coming on and they run into the house to watch it and they were like laughing and stuff. That was like so nostalgic and like so fun. And what about the end when like see you later on Nick Jr. They turn off the TV and say goodbye and they like go outside to play. That was like so nice. But yeah. Yeah. Just for me. So yeah. What's so funny is I guess you could call this like the April Fool's episode of Blue's Clues, I don't know. But yeah. Everything is like so funny in like the Blue's Clues house. All three clues are the same. They're all balls. I'm just so yeah, Blue wants to like juggle to like make everyone laugh or something. And there's like such funny moments and Sock Puppet returns. And yeah. And they went to like this silly town. It was just so funny. But yeah. And what else? When Steve was trying to get his notebook, he got a potato. But yeah. But yeah, apparently. Blue's big costume party. It's a Halloween episode, apparently. And yet, this didn't air on October 30th. Instead, on October 30th, they aired an episode called Blue's Play. Which, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, they're trying to figure out what magenta should be at the party. So, yeah. Actually, the paw print's going as a rain cloud, which is kind of like a reference to like another episode where they're saying paw print, go away, come again some other day. So yeah, apparently. And they see Boo again. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. It was just so weird though. And they were having like this limbo game or something. I don't know, it was just so weird. But yeah. Oh, inventions. Steve's trying to like invent stuff and he just turns out that like everyone else has invented that. Like other people have invented that, like the straw, apparently. But yeah. But they try to figure out what Blue invented. Yeah. Apparently it's kind of like weird. They find the first clue before they even sing that to play Blue's Clues song. And it was Steve's notebook. Again. Which, yeah, I was kind of freaked out when I saw Steve's notebook being a clue in this movie. But yeah. And yeah, apparently, what was I gonna say? Oh, jeez. So yeah, and the thinking chair is also a clue, and so are a bunch of paw prints, of all things. A paw print on a bunch of paw prints. So yeah, of course, Blue invented Blue's Clues, of all things. Yeah, that's perfect. I hadn't seen this episode in a while, but yeah. Blue's play, I barely remember that much. I remember seeing it like a long time ago. They were like putting on a play and they needed help like writing the script or something. They do into this like weird collage or something. And yeah, it was just so crazy though. I don't know. I don't know. I have to check out this episode again. Prehistoric Blue. They find a literal dinosaur footprint in the backyard. And yeah, apparently. Like, that just seems so crazy, though. I remember this one YouTube poop where Steve's like, wait, have you ever seen a real life dinosaur in your backyard? And then the kids were like, yeah! Yeah! No, neither have I. I mean, yeah. Apparently, Blue found like a sort of like lizard or something, which is kind of like a dinosaur. So they try to figure out Blue's Clues. By the way, in Blue's costume party, when they open up the notebook, it makes like all different kinds of weird noises, and the same thing happens in this episode as well. It was kind of weird though, but yeah, it isn't a clue. Stew Stan. But yeah. So yeah, and they literally blew Skidoo into like this dinosaur collage, and it was kind of freaky though. I don't know. What about the paw print that kept changing colors? And when Steve was about to draw the clue, he luckily actually brought a bunch of different colored crayons with him. Like, that's such a coincidence. Like, seriously. The wrong shirt is kind of like the SpongeBob episode Opposite Day, where they're trying to learn about different opposites. When Steve is apparently wearing a brown shirt and green striped pants, when he usually wears brown pants and a green striped shirt. Apparently. Ugh. It was actually a really interesting episode, though. Its side table drawer was, like, so huge, though. She was, like, tall. Oh my god. This episode was just so freaky, though. And they were playing the lights on, lights off game, and, like, Steve kept changing, like, his clothes and stuff. And, yeah, apparently. I mean, this is an interesting episode, actually. I think I have it on my DVR. I'd have to check it out. Words is kind of like a sequel to Blue's ABCs. There's like words like all over the house. I think in this episode actually, there were these like family of like these weird like things that they mistaken for like Mr. Salt and Miss Pepper. There's like what's his name? There was like vinegar and like something else. I don't know, but yeah. And they're trying to learn about making salad, like tossing the salad. And what about colander? They got mistaken for a calendar. Oh my god, that was so funny. I hadn't seen this one in a while, though. Shy is where Magenta's owner Miranda comes to visit. She has a VHS tape, and they're going to watch it later that day. But Blue's shy because of something. Spoiler alert, it's because of Miranda. I mean, has she not met Miranda before? I mean, Magenta's okay with Steve, so yeah. I don't know, but yeah. Also, Steve and Miranda. It's probably a thing. I don't know. But yeah. And they watch the VHS tape. It's actually like a VHS home movie type thing of like different clips from like previous episodes, like Blue's birthday and the costume party episode. So yeah. Apparently. But that's it for now.